Hey, Wolfpack. It has been a long 3 weeks since I've seen you live. So welcome. Say hi. I know it's not Wednesday. I know I had to do a double take too. It's Thursday. I had planned on visiting you yesterday, but Win and I were on an adventure. That's all we're going to call it. I'm sending out a newsletter this afternoon, and I do have a photo for you to give you a laugh. Goodness, I have no idea what just happened. We're on such an adventure that my phone's reminding me, and it just brought up photos of Win fixing a flat tire with music. It's pretty bad. So anyways, it is so great to see you all. We've got a great show for you today, and you probably can guess. Coming up first is everyone, all of the great designers that are going to be on Saturday's show. Are you going to be joining us? I hope so. And even if you've already signed up, we have a giveaway. Somebody's going to win a free seat. So let's bring up the team. I think we have everyone except Joanne. Joanne will be here soon, but say hi, everyone. We've got Cindy Hogan. We've got Rhonda Seacrest. We've got Reen Wilcoxon. We've got Karina Paulson. And Joanne Banko will be here any minute. So, ladies, I can hardly wait for Saturday.
Me too. I think it'll be a blast.
It'll be fun.
This is going to be so much fun. So in the comments, leave a comment if you joined us for the holiday. We called it the holiday gift making, sewing, and embroidery retreat. That was so much fun. So we thought, let's do it in the spring. Now, I know you might be out gardening or fishing or something like that, but you know what? You don't have to join us live, although that's more fun, but you can watch the replay anytime at all. So let's see who is here for the last one and who missed it and said, I cannot miss the next event. So this is going to be fun on all day Saturday. Well, anybody getting rain tomorrow? That'd be a really perfect reason to join us. I don't know. So we thought it would be fun to come and say hi to you and show what we're going to make, what you're going to make. And, you know, there were a few questions. Maybe you ladies can help pitch in. Somebody was asking me, hey, this is my first virtual event. How does this work? And I said, I don't know how everybody else does a virtual event, but we're doing it where every hour there's a new designer teaching you something new. And we'll tell you what those are in just a minute. And then what we like to do is have you watch everything. Then you're brought into a full classroom where you have access to all the patterns, the designs, and all the replays. So I don't know, I like to watch things first before I learn, but I don't know about you guys. So I thought we would start and tell you what we're going to make and what to expect. Does that sound good? All right, so hey, Rhonda, why don't you kick it off? What are you making? Because last time it was absolutely gorgeous. People can still sign up for that holiday class. It's not live anymore, but you have had some pretty cool designs. So why don't you start?
Yeah, last time we did embroidering on t-shirts. This time we're going to be doing beach bags. So we're just taking a regular inexpensive tote bag. I know a lot of you like to sew, so if you want to make something fancier to do this on, that would be nice too. I just didn't have time to do it, but this is just a 100% cotton tote bag. And we've stitched out what is basically a coloring design. So we're going to be doing some embroidery. All 5 of these designs fit in a 5x7 hoop. So as long as you have a 5x7 embroidery hoop, you're good to go. It stitches out just the black outlines. And then we're going to be doing some fabric painting to get all these colors in. A friend of mine was doing some fabric painting with some neat pencils. And it reminded me how much I loved to do this when I was much younger. I did a lot of fabric painting, so it brought it all back. We're going to use something in class called Derwent Ink Tints pencils, and they are pencils. They're easy to use. They're easy to blend. I've collected quite a few of these things, and then you have to wet them with water or a fabric medium, and then heat set them. So we're going to go through all of those things. But it's just different. It was a lot of fun. I got to bring a lot of colors in with only a light embroidery design there. So we're going to go through the whole process from beginning to end. And
okay, Rhonda, that is so fun and so cute. So I just have to ask, I mean, I love doing colored pencils. Is that a special pencil? What is it exactly?
It something I never heard of. My friend Linda discovered them and showed them to me, but it's ink pencils. They're actually turned to ink. When you first use them on fabric, it looks like you're coloring, just like with a color. But when you wet it with a fabric medium, which is what I ended up using instead of water, it turns this vibrant color, and it after it dries, it is permanent. You can heat set it with an iron, and it becomes like a permanent thing. And what I like about them is they're thinner. The feel of it is thinner and softer than regular fabric paint. It's not clumpy anywhere. It's easier to blend. I don't know if you can see how it kind of blended some colors in the little seahorse right there. But it kind of brought together all my favorite things. I like to color, I like to paint, and I forgot about fabric painting for a long time until a friend of mine showed me what she was doing with it, and I'm like, that would be great. We'll do some embroidery designs that we can paint like that on different things.
This is something that's going to be so much fun. First of all, my nieces are coming back to visit. Not that my nephews wouldn't want to do this, because they would too, but my nieces love to draw. We were drawing, then they scanned it in the Luminaire, turned it into embroidery, and then we ran out of time, so I'm sure they're coming back. Now, if they could scan in their embroidery in the Luminaire and then learn how to paint on fabric, I think this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's perfect for kids too, I think. I'm a big kid at heart sometimes, so I like painting.
So this is going to be fantastic. Somebody just said, well, how do I know what's in there? Well, when you take the class, all of a sudden you watch the live with Rhonda. She'll teach you everything. And then you're brought into the Angel Wolf Academy, where this entire event will stay. And you can go back and watch the replays as much as you want. And there's lists of supplies and things like that. And I saw Joanne pop in. So when I see her back in the screen, I think Joanne is here. You here, Joanne? Hi. Nope. Not quite yet. We lost her sound. So as soon as I see her roll back in, I will bring her back up. All right. So ask your questions, ask away. I put a link for the event, and I will put a link for the giveaway, and I'll be sending the newsletter out. It's all ready to hit send right when we're finished here. I didn't want to do it before because you'll say, where's the giveaway? So, all right, let's check now if she is. Are you muted still, Joanne? Yes.
What?
Okay. I'm still muted. All right, so let's skip over. Actually, it's over this way now. Hey, Cindy, why don't you tell us what you are designing? Because this is really fun. This is something I definitely could have used 2 nights ago after 3 flat tires. I mean, I don't know. I could have taken the wine too, but definitely the little things that you're making. So take it away.
Well, these are kind of quick and fun and easy things that you can make to have around the house to help people keep up with their wine glasses. So they're wine coasters. And depending on which hoop size you have, depends on what you can do. So this one, it's upside down, is a 4x4. And here's the same one in a 5x7. So obviously this guy fits a bigger wine glass base. And then we did another one. And these may be my favorite. They are the quickest and easiest thing I think I've ever done in my life in the hoop. You can customize them for any cut. So you could make colors for everybody. You could do them for different seasons, different holidays. Those are so much fun. So they're super simple, quick and easy to go. And it's kind of a go-to little gift that I do.
All right. So Cindy, just a quick question. I have a few muted just because I'll squat down like this, just because there was an echo. But quick question for you. Someone said, are those designs included, or do we just learn how to make them, or how does this work with that?
Those designs are included in every format. There's a 4x4 and a 5x7 version for each one.
All right. Awesome. So somebody just asked, do we have to have a brother machine? Well, you all know that there's half of us, Cindy, Joanne, myself, we are all affiliated with Brother in some form of aspect. I'm a Brother brand ambassador. So we're going to be using Brother, but you don't have to. But you do have to have a 5x7 embroidery hoop, correct? Anybody need something bigger than that? I don't think so.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, Joanne, we can hear you now. Yay.
Good. Sorry. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see everyone.
Great to see you. All right, Cindy, everybody said that is cute. We called this the Summer Fun Sewing and Embroidery event. A lot of it's embroidery, but it's a lot of creative things that you can make for yourself or for gifts. Or I think this is about the time of year that a lot of us start laughing and saying, if I would start all my gifts now, number one for Christmas, but also I have a ton of birthdays coming up in May, June, July, like a whole list. If I would take this would be a great way to make gifts as well, I think.
For sure.
All right. So I'm making sure that you can all chat. I don't think I had you all muted. Any questions for anyone so far? Because this is going to be super fun. Let's see. Do I have a... Got it. Okay. So Karina, you want to go next? Because yours is something, when you said you were going to make this, I was doing the happy dance. And let's see. Somebody's echoing. I'm just going to see who it is. Sorry. Karina, you said you're going to make something of... that's all I carry is the small card holder, and I lost mine. And now you're going to teach a couple things. So show everyone what we're making with you, since everybody knows you for making bags.
Yes, I do make mostly bags, but I needed a small card holder, and it's this small, but it holds 6 cards, and I even have. Do you want to see Norwegian money? There are room for bills too. So I'm gonna make this in vinyl, and I'm gonna make it in cotton as well, because it's so quick to do, and maybe not everyone has vinyl on hand. So that's the first project. And it is so quick that I figured out I have to make something else too. So I made this organizer, and I store my circular knitting needles in it. And you can make it. The pattern that's included in the class is for this size, but you can alter the size any way you want. You can make it as large as you want or as wide as you want. The technique is the same. So that's what I'm gonna make.
Okay, I'm very excited for this. I love that you're doing one out of cotton too, because it's so small that even if you have scraps laying around, you could do it with that. So
yes, I dived into my scrap bins to test out the pattern to make this one.
Janet says, great project, Karina. Janet says, kudos to you.
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So the organizer, I love your knitting needles in there. I could think of a ton of stuff for organizing. In fact, just being in the car for 3.5 days, I think I need one of those in the car. I don't know about you guys, but it was like, where are the credit cards? Where's the cash? Where's everything but every time you move, it all gets moved someplace else. So very fun project. So I saw somebody asking, how long do these projects take? Well, the lessons start on Saturday, and we're going to be binge watching. You don't have to. You can go garden and binge watch later. But each one of us has 1 hour, and each hour is going to include a project, and you can ask Q&A with your instructor. There's giveaways, too, that we haven't mentioned. And then when you're finished, the class is there. So you can go get your supplies. I always like to get my supplies later. I don't know. You all pitch in here, but I like to see what the instructor is doing first on anything that I do. Even like when I'm learning business stuff, I want to see how they do it first, and then I decide what I want to buy, because they give you like some feedback on that. What are your thoughts?
I agree, because I mean, you might, let's just like that, that cotton one. Now I can go dig in my stash and see what I've got that will fit, but I wouldn't know that until after I took the class. So
right. And sometimes I end up buying before and after.
Yep.
No.
Then we end up with extra stuff, don't we?
No. Do you have extra stuff?
Oh my.
Oh gosh.
And if you want to know, how long it takes to make this, it takes 10 minutes from starting to cutting it out until it's done.
You're a 10 demon.
No, but it's so quick and easy. You can also do it in 10 minutes.
Someone said, okay, so before we go to the rest, I will bring up the class, because someone said, how do we find this class? And I'm just going to mute just for 1 sec to see what this is. So let me show you what the class looks like on, and I'll show you on the inside, but let me just give you the link for class. I had it just here. Here you go. I put the link down here. And someone said, are there coupons? There's always a coupon. So if you've been following any of us, we've all given you a coupon. There will be a coupon that goes out in the newsletter here in just a few minutes, right when the show's ended. And if you sign up for the class and you win the class, because we're giving away a spot in the class, you will then get a refund. It's pretty easy like that. Someone said, how much is the class? I believe it's $137 or $139. In fact, it's been a while, so let me check real quick. Anybody remember off the top of your head?
It comes to 137, I think.
Yeah, 137. So yes. And by the way, that includes all of the designs. So, and hours with us. Very fun. 10 minutes to make that. I got to watch this, Karina. I'm ready because I need one of these in like every color so they can go. I usually stick them in my jacket in the winter, in my jeans in the summer. Oh, look at
I've
all
made
those.
several of these.
I like the
And I-
organizer. It's great for the car, like Angela said. You know, I'm always looking a way to keep things neater in the car.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need one. Can you make a bigger one for supplies for flat tires? Because we need some of that too now. Oh, goodness.
Her organizer
What does it
will
say?
work well for that.
Everybody's saying, hey, Amanda, the coupon is $20 unless you're in the Fashion Sewing Club. Then you got to pop in the website, but $20 off, which that's a pretty good deal. Like if you think about taking just a regular class from anybody, you're going to pay between $30 and $75, almost to $100 for one. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty good deal. Well, we've got more projects though. So Reen, what are you doing?
Well, I've got an in the hoop project. I call it a little mini clutch with a flap. The flap is quilted. It fits in a 5x7 hoop. There's a zipper underneath the flap. Open it up, and of course, it is fully lined with no raw edges inside. You could do this again in a 5x7 hoop. I thought this would be really cute for, prom is coming up. I did it in this little floral fabric with the little butterflies on it that is really cute. But, I also did this one, which I think, who wouldn't love this? Like to take it out, to go to prom or, maybe even a wedding. You just need a few little things to carry with you. This one has a magnetic snap that I put on this one. And, again, 5x7 hoop. You do have to make the flap first separately, but I'm going to show you how you put it all together. It's a fun little project, especially if you are not familiar with in the hoop design. You'll learn how much fun they are and really how easy they are to do.
Oh, Reen, I really like that. I like the pink one. Well, I like the blue and white. That's what's in our photos, but that pink one is super cute.
Yeah, this is one that I made. It's a really soft vinyl,
Wow.
and it worked perfectly.
Cute.
Oh.
You're right. I think that's great for prom. You could really make some really nice looking little clutches like that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you in the class too how you could easily add a quick little strap to it. Maybe a little gold chain or something. Just it'll be adorable.
Yeah.
But that's my project.
That's super cute. Pattern included. I see everybody saying that the holiday class was the most fun that they had in the fall. So, Cindy, you weren't here. You were invited in the fall, or in the holidays. You were not here. So you're new. And then Heather couldn't make it. We're going to miss her. So everyone's like, that was so much fun. Yes, I agree. It was a lot of fun. So we're glad that you could make it this time too.
Me too.
Susan, Karina, Susan wants to know, is Norwegian 10 minutes the same as American 10 minutes?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
I actually made the first one while I was talking to Susan, Helen, and Sharon Moore. And that's when I figured out, okay, I need more for this class because I can't just sew for 10 minutes and talk for 50 minutes.
Definitely. And what's the code? All right, I'll look it up while we're here because you might as well just drop it here for you. I'll find it for you, Anne, and drop it in here. Okay. Someone asked, what does the class look like? So I'm just going to show you before we get to Joanne and myself. Here you go. Maybe. I have to do an incognito tab because it says I'm already in there. So this is what it looks like when you go to the link that I gave you. And I'll drop it in one more time. I'll look up that code, Ann, while Joanne is sharing hers. So when you scroll down, this is where you click view tickets to sign in. It tells you how many days. You'll get an alert when everything goes live. Here's the projects. The only one that's not on there is mine because mine's a secret one, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second. Yeah, I got Joanne's up there. All right, hold on just a moment. You got that. Cindy, I cut off your head. Sorry. When you click on here to view tickets, you can purchase the ticket. If you have a promo code, which I'm going to give you in just a second, you can enter that here. All right, that's about it. To join Crowdcast, you can join with any of these or just sign in. Everyone that's in the Fashion Sewing Club, you already know how to do this because you do this all the time. It's on Crowdcast. Now, one new thing that is different, every once in a while, the internet decides to do a little puke on you. Not on you, but maybe on somebody who's presenting. And there's nothing worse than watching something where it goes blurry. So something new that's different than all the other classes is that on here, we will be recording. I will be recording. I'm hosting the show for the whole day. I will be recording on a separate computer that is actually recording from their computers. So just say somebody's internet decides to take a, you know what, I'm recording this on their computer and that video recording will be put in the classroom. So if it's a better quality than what we're doing here, so when you go back to watch the replay, it'll be like watching a really good quality TV. So that's something new, and it's something new that has just come out, and I'm very excited about that because how many times have you been watching something or live streaming and all of a sudden a storm comes through or, you know, one of those things happen? I can like totally attest to that. Not anymore. So even if something happens during the live, the replay will be in perfect shape. So that's something new and very, very exciting. All right. Any other questions before we get to Joanne on here? Everybody's saying can't wait. Zena says cute projects. Babette says, yes, great excuse for me to make more clutches. I agree. All right. So Joanne, I'm very excited about yours. I'm going to bring you up here.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's Reen. Sorry. Where did you just go? I just lost you. Oh, you're down here. Sorry. You went to a different category. There you are.
I'm so glad to see everybody today. I love these projects. Oh my, it's going to be so much fun. And think about all these things that you could just make over and over and over again and, you know, customize your own way. You know, a lot of these things too, I think would be great if you're into making things for resale, because a lot of these things would be really, really great for that too. So, all right, my project is what I'm calling a spa basket. So I've just got a little, you know, word on there that might help you think of making your own little spa time. But it's just really, it's a fabric basket. So it's made out of fabric. It's all done with fill stitches. The embroidery designs for, again, 5x7 hoop will give you a design for the front, the back, and the sides. And then I've actually got a second design. I didn't grab that one, but you can see it on the Crowdcast page. And it says, "You are beautiful," and has a little bit of a different fill stitch. So obviously, if you wanted to, you could do everything just in the fill stitch without the words. If you look real close, though, you'll see those letters are actually surrounded by that fancy fill stitch instead of stitching on top of it. But there's nothing saying you couldn't do just the fill stitches alone. You'll have leaves on one design and roses on another. And then you can embroider whatever you wanted on top of that. You could put a monogram, you could put a name, you could put another saying on there, whatever you like, as long as it will fit in this area, you're good to go. But these are really just fun things to make. I know when you have the capability to embroider and sew, you can make all kinds of different gifts, but sometimes the gift itself is just the container. So you could just make this container and fill it with whatever you like. It's perfect for Mother's Day, Sister's Day, Daughter's Day, Friend's Day, whatever, or make it for yourself and make it to match your own bedroom or bathroom and store your stuff in there. I'm actually making one for myself that I'm going to take when I travel. It's, it'll pack real small and easy, and I can fill it with cosmetics and things, and always have that right there on the counter and have everything organized. So included in the collection is, let me take my glasses off. Oh, I need a nap so bad today. And I don't know about you, but when I take a nap, or actually when I sleep, I wear an eye mask every single night. And when I travel, if I don't have my eye mask, I'm wrapping a towel around my head because I have to block out all light when I sleep. So this is all made from fabric again. You can make it coordinate. So let you have a little peek at the inside of the basket again. So you can see.
Oh yeah, that's cute, Joanne.
So if you wanted to, you could fill this with tea and crumpets and give it away, just filled up with goodies. So put whatever you want in there, stuff it, put a little, I dropped my little fluffy thing, put one of these in there, put some toiletries in there. I went to the store and just bought some quick and easy things to pop in there, and you've got a great gift. So.
Joanne, I wonder, can you heat those up? Because I woke up yesterday. If I stress out, I'll chew my lip and I get a sty. So sure enough, I woke up with a sty. So can I have that and just put hot water on it, and I can just wear it for the whole next day?
Yeah, actually you could if you wanted to. That's a great idea, Angela. There's no reason why you couldn't fill this, because you're going to have an opening at the top. You could fill this with rice and then close the opening, and then you could put that right in the microwave and warm it up. That's a super idea. Or put it in the freezer and get it cold.
Good idea. Clovis said she made one for Dennis to help him sleep. I love those eye cover-ups. In fact, there was a long time ago, I made one out of, I don't know if it was minky. It was a really thin, like a minky. Super, super soft. Super soft. You don't even want to get up. And then I realized that minky was too much for my eyes. So I put the minky on the outside and put a soft fleece on the inside. So, and then didn't you make one, Joanne, or was it both of us that made one out of silk?
You made one out of silk. Yep. I've done them mostly out of cotton, just because, that's what I have. T-shirt knit is nice too. Or like you say, you can use satin. Any flannel would be nice. Whatever you like against your own personal skin will work.
Oh, I love these. Good idea, Janet. Put cotton in and put it in the microwave.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, my elastic in here is even cotton, so that would definitely work for you.
Very good.
And those are great to.
Go ahead,
Karina. I'd love to.
I'm sorry. I use mine every time I get a migraine.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect to cover up and get all that light away.
It's really also a good signal when you have one of these on. It's like you could embroider "Do Not Disturb" on here. It's like, leave me alone. I'm resting.
Oh, wait. Joanne, I think you should go back and refigure that. The whole basket. Let's just say the whole thing. Do not disturb. I'm busy. Oh, I love that.
Do not disturb sounds a lot nicer than leave me alone.
I want to know if Jackie's sending us cookies.
Yes.
She's in there, but she said she was late because she was baking cookies. And I'm like, are those coming our way?
I see you, Jackie. I could smell them.
Cindy, the coupon code is, I just posted it here. Here you go. Wolfpack VIP. We'll give you $20 off. If you're in the Fashion Sewing Club, go to that website and check there for that. That's one of the perks of the Fashion Sewing Club. But anyways, if you go to, and some of you have been logging in from all of their sites too. They have a special code and that's for $20 too. So it doesn't matter whose you use. It'll just get you $20 off. Mary says I could use one in my sewing room.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah, I'm definitely that. I've got plans for that too. Definitely.
We can add Cindy's wine coaster to the relax basket. Are you guys all getting a theme here? So when we all brainstorm on what would be a cool project, it kind of starts where we all kind of feed off of each other. But if you look at one big theme here, everything relates to gifts or things that you might want yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of a summer theme with the colors and things like that, but it doesn't have to be for summer. It could be whatever. And each thing is going to teach you a new technique or a new design, and all the designs are included. So, all right, so somebody said, what's yours? Well, I don't have a picture of mine because mine's a little bit of a bigger project, but it's still only going to be an hour. So mine's going to be something you can wear, but you don't have to. So, all right, I'll show you. Let me just bring this. Oh, no. See, that sty in my eye, I'm looking at the wrong people. All right. It could be made on a serger. It could be made on a sewing machine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't include embroidery. No, but I will give you tips for embroidering on it. So take a look here. I know it's a little wrinkly, but I'm going to give you a little twirl. You can see me with my little leggings on. All right, I'm giving you a hint. No, it's not a dress. It's a technique that can go on any garment. But particularly for summer, I was thinking more of a wrap skirt because I love those. I love those for the beach. I love them for going to church, going to the grocery store, running errands, something to wrap over. Okay, are you getting it? Ruffles. We're going to add ruffles, but they're going to be ruffles where I can show you how to add ruffles. You're going to get a ruffle pattern and you're going to get the pattern for the wrap skirt, but you can do this on a top. Have you seen a lot of the trends lately? It's almost ruffled sleeves. You've got ruffles at the bottom of your shirt. You've got ruffles at the bottom of your skirt. So it's a wrap skirt with ruffles, but I'll show you how to adapt those ruffles to however much and however long you want to make them. Now, what kind of fabric are you going to do this out of? Probably something a little slinkier, like a polyester chiffon, or it could be a silk chiffon. Usually for the beach, though, I don't go the silk route. So you're going to learn all those techniques, how to adapt these ruffles to something maybe you already own that you want to refashion or design your own. So a wrap skirt is mine, and you're adding ruffles. So if you don't like skirts, it's okay. I'm going to still teach you how to add the ruffles, and you'll get the ruffle patterns. So you'll know, like, hey, I want to add a ruffle to my sleeve. I don't know. I love tank tops, but lately I just love that style of a little ruffle on my sleeve. So if you're refashioning something or sewing something from scratch, it won't matter. It will work on either. So I'm the ruffle girl.
Angela, I was shopping yesterday, and I'm telling you, I saw ruffles on everything, from little girls'
it's one of
clothes to
hottest trends right
ladies.
now. So why not have all of our fans learn how to add these ruffles to their garments if they're sewing from scratch or not? Do you have to have one of my patterns? No. Do you have to have a sewing pattern? No. You can do it on something you own. But I'll give you enough in this class that you'll be able to make your own wrap skirt or adapt it to something else like sleeves or dress or anything like that. So ruffle away. All right. So what are the other questions for us? Oh, hey, Jacinth, it's nice to see you. Well, you haven't missed much because I haven't been live in 3 weeks. First, it was Vegas. Then last week was an annual doctor checkup. You should know better not to plan that on a Wednesday and ruin our live shows, right? But I didn't think that you wanted to go with. So, and then this week was on the side of a highway. So we're here on Thursday. Always an adventure. Everyone's saying, hey, great ideas for birthdays. Do you have any questions for the ladies before they go? Because they have a busy day today, and we're going to have a really busy day on Saturday.
Yep, we got
Ruffles and
giveaways
rolled
too,
out.
don't we?
You got
for
it,
Saturday?
Jackie. Can't wait. Do you ladies want to have anything else to add? I'll be quiet for a minute.
Are we giving sneak peeks at the giveaways?
Oh, yeah. Squirrel. All right, Joanne, you want to kick it off?
Sure. I'm going to give away a copy of Wrapped in Embroidery, my book that features 9 machine embroidered wraps. Oops, let me get you wraps and scarves and includes all of these gorgeous classic designs that you can use on wraps. You can use it on scarves. You can use it on garments. I've done it on t-shirts. I've done it on jackets. I've done it on pillows. Reen made a beautiful purse for me using a combination of these designs. I know Reen's done it on jeans. And so that is going to be my giveaway for the day.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Lillian says this is inspirational. Oh, who doesn't love giveaways, right? In fact, we were chatting and we were like, okay, so many of you have been fans of all of ours for so long. It's like, what can we give that you don't already have? Well, there's a lot of things, by the way, but I know a lot of you are new to embroidery. And if you haven't seen Joanne's book, by the way, I have it here in my office. I still haven't written her. How many years ago did I say I was going to write a review? I'm
going to get you one of these days. Yeah, there's the CD in the back, but I'll just give you a little leaf
so
through it.
much good information there, cute patterns. I love it on the wraps. A lot of fun stuff.
This is one of my favorites.
That one's so rich, Joanne. I love that.
Yeah, I've worn these a lot. They're just the kind of thing. They're timeless. They can be dressed up. They can be dressed down. And even if you live in the South, you know, I'm sure when I go down South, I get colder down there than I do where I live here in the North because the air conditioning is like frigid. And it's always great to have a pashmina with you can throw over or wrap. And why not have it embroidered and decorated, right?
Totally. So, by the way, we are giving away a spot in this class before I lose that. We put that in the comments here. It will also be going out in my newsletter this afternoon. Everyone already has it on their Facebook pages if you missed it. So there is the link for the giveaway. Now, if you already enter to save your spot, because if there's too many, it will get cut off. But if not, if you enter and you win, we just refund. Or you can give it to a friend, whichever one you want. Oh, Clovis said she won the book from Reen's Christmas show.
Oh, that's great. I know you used it too. I've seen some of your wonderful garments, Clovis. I know you were able to use those designs.
So before we go on with some more giveaways, that we're not giving away today. It's whoever signs up for the class. First of all, just a quick thing. So Cindy, you have a live show every Tuesday.
I do.
Why don't you tell everyone? We're going to give just a quick rundown of what everybody does, because there are some people here that are new that I noticed that are like, I've never been here before. Who is everybody? So Cindy, give them a little rundown of that and your new product that you just came out with.
So my show does everything about Brother software. So any piece of Brother software that's out there on Tuesdays at 3:30 Central, I basically show something about it. You send in questions, I answer your questions and have a blast. We just go back and forth. Somebody has a question, comes up live, I'll dive into the software program. So whether it be Canvas Workspace or the new Artspira app, PE Design, BES Blue, Advanced Quilt Design Software, or simply Applique. Those are about our 7 that we have. Initial Stitches out there too. So, I mean, I would answer that question as well. Then that's what I do. So on actually yesterday, I just released a new 3 new collections of decorative fills and motifs that can work on either a Luminaire 3 or an Luminaire that's been upgraded with version 3 or through PE Design 11. So they're decorative fills and motifs. I have not actually announced that on my live yet because I was waiting till I did a live in a group that I run called the Education Connection, where we talk about everything related to Brother. So any Brother questions that you have about your machines or software, anything gets answered there. So whether you have a scan and cut, a sewing machine, it doesn't matter. If it's Brother related, we answer those questions and we do lives monthly there. So yesterday I introduced it to that group first, just to see if because it's the first e-product that I've ever done. And I wanted to make sure I didn't crash my site. We started with a smaller base. But those are new. They're fun. They're very cute. They add to what you can use on your machine. So the Luminaire 3 or a Luminaire that's been upgraded to a 3 now lets you bring in your own custom decorative fills, and that's what I've done.
That's going to be super fun. I did kind of let the cat out of the bag. I didn't say you had to tell. I was just saying you had like something cool. And Reen, I know she's going to pick up her little grandbaby here in a minute. So I got to bring Reen up. Reen, why don't you tell everyone about your embroidery designs, and also stay tuned for your holiday party, because that's always like the best. Reen.
Yep, that'll be coming up sometime in December when I do my annual favorite things. I give away a lot of stuff. I have some great sponsors for that. Let's see, coming up on Tuesday, I do a lot of lives and demos on my Facebook page. That's Embroidery Gardens Facebook page. Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to make an adjustable strap. I kind of have some of my stuff laying here. And I'll show you how to make one. And, you know, I was just thinking, you could use it to add it to your little clutch. Then on the 16th of May, I'm going to be on with the Sewing Machines Plus. I know Angela does a lot of stuff with them, and I'm going to take over their Facebook page and do a live demo then. And on the 20th of May, I'm going to do my monthly demo, and I'm going to show you how to do a recipe towel with very tiny lettering. So those are some things I've got coming up. And yeah, stay tuned for information on my annual favorite things that'll be coming up in December.
We love the favorite things. We love the favorite things. Make sure I unmute everyone. Very fun. The favorite things, I think that's like one of the most watched shows when everybody wants to see what's new. Everybody's saying, love both of you. Cindy, I got a couple questions for you coming up here. Well, I'll wait till the end. But where can we find the Summerfest party? I'll put the link here below. It'll also drop it in a newsletter. I don't know if anybody else is. I think it's on all of our Facebook pages. Just go and scroll through there. But I put the link right here. And if you want to take a quick screenshot of that or click on the link, because we are live streaming on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of them, Facebook and LinkedIn. We got you covered all over the place. All right. Love your designs. Love your designs. So, Reen, if you have to run, because I know you're going to pick up your little one, feel free. But in the meantime, if you're hanging out, that's cool too. All right. So, Reen, are you giving anything? I can't remember. Did you have something that you were giving? Yes, you are. Why don't you tell them what you're giving?
I'm going to give away a $35 gift card to embroiderygarden.com. So you can buy any designs that you want. I have all kinds of in the hoop designs. You can spin it on anything on my website.
Perfect. Perfect. That's an awesome gift. Awesome gift. Thank you, Reen. Someone says, when are you drawing? We're going to draw. So everyone has a class. If you go to the website that I gave you, everyone has 1 hour. You can watch. If you can't make it live, it doesn't matter. You can still watch, and you're still entered into the giveaway as long as you've signed up for the class. Okay? And at the end, at 4 o'clock, I will draw. If for any reason one of the instructors has to leave and they're not coming back for the final, the final little giveaway, then we'll do it at the end of their session. So there might be giveaways all day or at the end. I don't know. I'll fill you in. Either way, I'll have your name and number and email, and you'll get your winning. Everyone says thank you, thank you. Kim wants an organizer bag. No, you got to learn how to do the organizer bag. Karina won't give it. All right, Rhonda, I'm going to bring you up in case you have to run as well.
All right, I'm Rhonda Segrist from A Stitch in Time Embroidery Designs. I've been in the machine embroidery and screen printing industry since 1997. And about 7 years ago, we started selling our own embroidery designs on our website at astitchintimedesigns.com. My son, Jonathan, and I are both digitizers, so you can see some of our designs behind us right there. My son did that huge dragonfly back there. It's freestanding lace and mylar. So if you have a bigger hoop, 8 by 12 or 9.5 by 14, you can do that design like that. All those mini quilts back there all fit in 6 by 10 hoops. And we have lots of designs, and we're adding more every week. And we're giving away a $50 gift certificate for any embroidery designs on our website. Hi, Lynn. How are you?
Wow.
So that's what we do.
Okay, so Rhonda, that is so cool. But I just want to point something out. Someone said the class is $137. Is that for each person? No, it's for all of ours. Yes. And I just gave you a $20 discount. So that's actually $117 if my math is correct with my sty today. And so if you figure that's like less than $20 a person. that you're paying to watch each one of us teach you something. You get the patterns, you get the replays, and you get a giveaway. So that's, well, you might not get the giveaway, but one person will get each of the giveaways. So we were talking about it. We've decided, if we decide to do a holiday gift, because I've watched all the emails, and we said, well, we'll see how all of our schedules are. But if we decide to do a holiday gift giving or gift teaching like we did last year, kind of like this, except in the winter when nobody's outside and you'll all be joining live. If we decide to do that, anyone who is signed up for our summer fun event, we will draw one person to win that for next year. So you have to be actually registered. We won't draw until we decide if we're going to do it at Christmas, but if we do, we will choose one of those. So that's kind of a cool thing too. All right. So Karina, by the way, for all of you that have seen my new Whimsical Designs, my collection with Dime, and you've heard about the Julie bag, Karina, after she tested the collection for me, she said, hey, I want to make a great bag named after my daughter and your sister. So we named it the Julie bag. It's a great bag. And she gave this bag for free with the class and a video. So you got to check this out. And Karina, why don't you tell them? Some people don't know who you are, where you're from, where your accent is from.
Can you hear that I'm not from US? I'm from Norway, the northern part of Norway. And in about 3 weeks, we have the midnight sun is coming, and it's not leaving until late July. So that's how far north in Norway I live. This is Julia, or Julia, as you say.
Wait. Julie or Julia? Now, my sister.
My daughter is named Julia. That's how we pronounce it in Norwegian.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's written the same way as Jules.
You know what? Actually, I like it. Actually, Karina, I like it no matter how you say it.
Well, this is the bag. It's a quick bag. Not much hardware, just 2 square rings. And there's a zipper pocket on the inside. I turned the bag through the zipper pocket, so there are no seams in the bottom of it. And you can add a pocket in the front. You can add a pocket in the back. You can add embroidery in the back. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. There's so many options with this bag.
Love it, love it, love it. So no, that is not included in this class, but I know a lot of you had talked about the Whimsical Designs, and we're doing a giveaway for that. So in case you heard the name Karina and you're like, who is she? Well, that's the Karina that did the bag. So she's also the one that's doing more things to put in your bag at this class. So Karina, thank you, thank you, thank you. And do you want to tell everyone anything else about how your bag making? Because I know a lot of the Wolf Pack have your bags.
Yes. I started sewing garments when I found you on YouTube, but then the closet was full to the brim. There was no room for any more clothes, so I had to start making something else because I couldn't stop sewing. So I started making bags, and this is the last one I made. The purple zipper. And I think this is one of the coolest bags I made.
I love it. I love your logo.
Oh, me too.
Okay, so I was watching. See, I get the benefit of watching everybody's face down below in the lobby. As you said, I sewed so much that my closet was full. I don't know if Reen laughed harder or Joanne. I can totally relate to that. Yes, all of it. I need to make
it's
something
true. I have to have dirt laundry in the laundry room, because if everything is clean, I can't find anything. It's too much.
Oh gosh. So much fun. Well, welcome, Karina. We're very excited to have you again. You make the bags look so easy. So easy. Someone said, you have to have a commercial machine. No.
I do have an industrial machine that I make the bags on, but for this class, you don't have to. You can. I'm gonna use a regular sewing machine.
I like the way that Karina says it too. I'm gonna call my sister tonight and be like, Julia. Is that how you say it, Julia? Julia, if you're watching, I'm gonna call you and go, Julia. Usually I call her and I'm like, could you check out this contract or can you do this? I'll be like, Julia, how are you today? And she's gonna be like, what? That flat tire really flattened your head. I think it sounds pretty though.
Oh my.
All right,
And if
so
you
go ahead.
and if you say actually, she's gonna know who you've been talking to.
Actually, definitely. All right, someone said, so how long is each class? So this class starts on Saturday, this Saturday, 2 days from now at, let me double check, I think it's 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern. And what happens is every hour will be one different class. So if you were here before or not, it doesn't matter. But after 1 hour, I close that session and bring you all back into a new session. So whenever you join, you'll automatically join wherever we are. Do you have 8 hours of video to watch again? Yes, but it's split up into instructors with instructions. So when the class ends, you will be given a link to the official classroom that will have all of the projects. It will have all the patterns and everything. So if you've never done this before, you can email me with questions, but it's pretty easy. You show up at 10, it ends. The last class ends at, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It ends at 4. I forgot Heather's not here. I was like 5? No, 4. And then if we have any last minute things for you or questions or Q&A, that will be at the end, whoever can make it back. So that's the class. But you don't have to be live. You can, as long as you sign up for the class, you can watch it at any time. So, although we love it when you're there. But I know a whole day of binge watching would be a lot of fun though. Cindy says, great bag, great bag. What fabric was that? Zena wants to know.
Uh,
I think it was the last one. Is it real leather or vinyl?
No, it's vinyl.
Awesome.
I make almost all my bags out of vinyl. Because leather is 3-4 times the cost. No, it's more. It's almost 10 times the cost. If I want to use real leather.
All right, and Karina, last, what is your YouTube channel or your website?
It's called Karina's Syrom. It's Norwegian for Karina's Sewing Room. And I have a Facebook.
Serum. I'll put it in the thing. It's Karina Serum. SYRUM, right?
Yes. And I have a Facebook page. And if you want to buy a bag, you can message me on that page. And the YouTube channel is the same.
Perfect. All right. Is there a supply list? Well, there will be a supply list with each item that you're getting. There'll be, if there's supplies, specific ones you have to have. It's just like a normal, like taking a class, but you're not sewing along with this. So you'll get all of these details after you watch along. That way, I don't know how many times you guys, well, we talked about having too many things, but I don't know how many times I've bought stuff for a class and it was the wrong thing, or you're like a product that you never heard of and you're like, oh gosh, where do I even get that? So this will be links to everything. It'll be great. What time zone? Eastern. And here is, one more time, this is the link. This is what the class looks like. Here's where you view the tickets, enter your promo code, and enter the classroom. And here's pictures of everything that you're going to be making. Oh, I just love those. These are all so much fun. Everybody did such a great job. It's so fun when we're all talking. None of us talk about what colors we're doing everything. And I think that all of ours could match. Totally.
Yep.
So one thing that I would say is that personally, when I take a class, if I'm trying to do it along with the instructor, I get too distracted and it's too stressful for me. So I prefer to watch and then go do. That way I'm not distracted by what I'm doing to miss something that they're doing. And in teaching Zoom classes, I'm sure Reen's had the same experience as I have on that one, is people get behind. And then you spend 3 times as much time, and you've got, I may be faster than Joanne is at a certain part of it, and she may be faster than I am, and you're sitting here waiting. So this is a more streamlined process to where you can still ask questions if you have questions, but you don't get stuck or get lost in the dust. You get to go back and watch. And so personally, this is the way I prefer. It's not as stressful for me.
I'm the world's slowest person in a class. I am the last one to leave. So I like doing it at my own slow snail pace.
And this way they
I
can
am
watch
very
the recording.
meticulous, and if it's not the way I want it, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to redo something, and then I've missed half of what's going on.
And what did you say, Rhonda?
Well, that way they can watch the whole class and make notes if they want to, ask questions, and then go back later and replay it, start and pause, and take their time and really get everything right the first time.
Yeah. Don't we all love that pause button on our YouTube channels,
Oh, yeah.
So you can check everything out.
Go back
And the
and
best part,
rewind for 5 seconds because you missed that.
Mhm.
and the best part with the pause is that when the instructor is done, you are also done at the same time, even if you paused it 20 times.
That is true. So, and when you're live, you can't hit pause. That's the thing. That's what they're getting at. When you're watching the replay, hit pause as much as you want. But when we're live, that class is finished in an hour. So if it took you 2 hours to do it, then you're going to be stressed out and you're going to miss the next class. So that's why we do it this way. And I agree with Cindy. I think it's a lot less stressful. Grab your coffee, or your wine. Someone said they're having mimosas. I'm like, oh, hopefully it's towards the end of the class. Lorraine, will the class then be dropped in the academy for Fashion Sewing Club members? Well, this will not be part of the Fashion Sewing Club. But if you look here, see if I have this. It will be in my academy, just like the last one was. And I'll put a link here just so you can see what that looks like. That way, it's easy to be able to access all the supplies. Each chapter is broken into each person. So here's the class which you're going to be joining. And I'll just show this real quick because I think it's kind of important. Someone's like, what is that? Well, you have to make it easy to find the replays, right? And I don't want you to have to watch 8 hours. That's a lot of pausing. And you can watch 8 hours, but maybe you wanted to skip ahead to Karina's bag, or maybe you wanted to go to Joanne's because you have a migraine and you want to go so you'll be able to skip to each person's, whoever you want to replay. Someone said, what if I only want to take a couple of sorry, we're a team. But I like the way you're thinking. All right, so I think it's right here. This is where it's going to be saved. If you scroll down, here's the one from last year. And so if you're already in these classes, you can just go and click and watch the course again. Scroll through here. It'll be in here on one of these pages. So this is where you find most of the classes. But it'll be right here. So if you already take other classes in here, or you took the holiday one for gift making, it'll be right next to it. So you can't miss it. We try to make it easy.
And then Angela, can I just throw in a little note too? I mean, you're hearing everybody's website, everybody's contact information, Reen. But we're all accessible, and we all want to see you succeed with these projects. So I know, we're all going to be able to answer your questions both during the class, and if you get stuck on something, we're here for you afterwards too. So we all got contact info.
Excellent. Thanks for saying that, Joanne, because that is, we're all on Facebook, and I don't usually check Facebook as much, but email. But if you have a question, you know right where to find us, because we all have live shows or we do something online. Where will non-Fashion Sewing Club members find the replay? Just where I showed you, Marie, this has nothing to do with the Fashion Sewing Club, Zippo. So it'll be on the Academy, or you can go back to Crowdcast and watch it as well. There's 2 places, but the patterns I have to put in the Academy because that's where you can quickly download the PDF files or any files that they have for me. Oh gosh, it's funny. I always seem to be next to people in class. April, I love this, April. What did she say? Or what am I supposed to do? Been there, done that. Well, this is why it's fun, and it's virtual because for the 6 of us to get together to be able to teach in person would be really hard, and then the class would be really limited, like 20 people, because that's about how many machines we'd have. Oh, Mary Lou, thank you, thank you. All right, so we just have a few more minutes here. Joanne, Rhonda, you already said your website. Cindy, you said yours. Reen,
Ready for me?
Karina? Yeah, ready for you.
Okay.
Hit it.
All right. I got lots of friends here. We all have lots of friends here. But if you don't know me, I am Joanne Banco, and my website is letsgosew.com. So I always like to say, if I asked you what you wanted to do today, what would you say? Let's go sew. And I have been associated with Brother for about a little over 20 years now. I am a Brother ambassador. So I do Brother blog projects for their Stitching Social blog. And I do a free design of the month every month where I design a project. And then Brother is generous enough to allow everybody to download that design for the full month. And so you have a project to go along with it. And I've actually just been adding in another project. So I believe starting next month, you'll see me on the blog twice. We'll be doing free design of the month, and we'll also be doing accessories. But on my own website and on my own with my own email list, I send out a love note every weekend and let you know what's new, what's going on, give you lots of tips, tricks, projects to try, and resources for you. So I have all of that on my website, letsgosew.com as well. And then I do a once a month show on my YouTube channel. My YouTube is also Let's Go Sew with Joanne Banco. And that is the 4th Monday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I call it the So Tell Me Show because most of the time I am bringing on a guest. Just about everybody here. I haven't gotten everybody, but Cindy, you're on my list. We just talked about that recently. Karina, we'll have to get connected and have you on too. But I bring on people from the sewing industry, sewing enthusiasts, just like all of us. And then sometimes I do a Q&A show, but just did one this past Monday, all about sergers. So we spent an hour and a half talking about successful serger sewing. So you can look that up on my YouTube channel.
Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
so
And
happy
you
to
always
meet
have
all the newbies here.
yes, and you also have a great newsletter. I love your newsletter. All
I
right, did I miss
call it a love note because
the
I'm
love
writing to
note.
friends.
Did I miss anyone as far as anything else we need to add? I did not add what I'm giving away. I'm giving away a $50 gift card as well, but this one's going to be unique. I have a fabric stash sale, and no, it's not the fabric that was ruined in the flood. That was thrown out. But as I'm organizing, I've got a ton of fabric. I'm doing a fabric stash sale in May. Those of you that follow me know what that is. It means you're going to get fabric for a really good deal, but a $50 gift card to that sale. So that's what I'm giving away. And you know what happens though during these classes? Somehow more things show up to give away. So you just never know. But that's what we're giving away. Did I miss anybody?
No.
Cindy.
I didn't tell you what I was giving away. Waiting to do something else. So why don't we just make it a surprise come Saturday? I think that's what I'll do. You're going to get a surprise giveaway come Saturday from me.
I love that. I saw somebody earlier asking, well, they were talking about your books, by the way. And someone said the Scan and Cut book, they were just talking about that. So Cindy has these great books. They're about this thick, and they are so easy to follow along if you're trying to learn software, the Scan and Cut. Anything else I'm missing? PE design for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get it?
That's got it. And the Scan and Cut book, though, I wrote for Brothers, so I don't sell those personally, and they did not decide to reprint them. So if you don't have one, go find one from somebody else that's no longer using theirs.
Okay, Karina, will you spell your website? Somebody wants to know the website.
We can do it the easy way.
Yeah, we all learned what sewing is in Norwegian today.
I know. Okay, let me bring it. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at your scan. So Karina, by the way, has like totally improved her sewing room. It was good already, but she's added a ton of other products in there. She's pretty excited about that. So
Yes, I'm gonna use my new brother machine on Saturday.
oh,
Ooh,
fantastic. Fantastic. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Ladies, thank you for taking time out of your afternoon because we had so many questions about the class. And I thought, well, last time we just did a great like Q&A here with everyone. So if you have any last minute questions, pop them in real quick. Everybody's saying hi to everyone. Yes, thank you, girls. This is so much fun to watch. Will these classes be free afterwards? No, that wouldn't be really fair to the people who pay. Like, no, they're not free afterwards. But you can watch, as long as you sign up for the class, you can watch them at any time. At any time.
One thing I have to add, people asking about my YouTube channel. As I live in Norway, it's in Norwegian. But when I do a live, if you ask something in the chat in English, I will answer in English.
Oh, that's a bonus.
Yes.
Jody, can you post the links to everyone's website? So I think I better put together, well, I'll send out the newsletter and I will put links to everything. I think there's already links. So, hey guys, wait a minute. I'll tell you exactly where you go to get links to everybody's website. It's right there on the class page. So if you go here, I'll put it back in here. There's a bio for everybody up here and a link to their websites. And if I'm missing one, I'll make sure it's updated. But I'm pretty sure got Cindy's on there, Cynthia's embroidery, Joanne, let's go sew. Karina, I don't have a link to your website up there, so I'm going to have to put it there.
I'll send it to you.
I've got Rhonda, Stitch and Time Designs, and Reen, Embroidery Garden, and myself, AngelaWolf.com. So any other questions? Thank you. I know. So someone said, when are you drawing for the lucky winner? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right? I'm kind of like lost on my days. I keep thinking today's Wednesday. Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will announce on Facebook, and everyone here will as well, who the winner is to the class. If you've already signed up, you just get a refund, or if you want to give it to a friend, that's fine too. If you haven't signed up, you'll be brought into class, and then the class starts at 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. If all of a sudden at noon on Saturday, you're like, I want to still get in, you can get in anytime you want to, but if you want to watch live at the beginning, you want to sign up. So, and if we happen to do giveaways during each class, you have to have already signed up before then to qualify. So I think we covered it all. Everyone's saying, yay, have fun. Classes start at 10 a.m. Eastern. Replays are immediately afterwards. So by the end of the day, when it ends at 4:30 Eastern, I will be all day putting in the replays up into there. So some of them have to be uploaded. So I would say 24 hours is a safer bet because you just never know. And I can't upload while we're live or you won't see any of us. All right.
And if anyone in Scandinavia is wondering about the time, it starts at 4 p.m.
I thought you were going to say 4 a.m.
I know. I was about ready to go. Oh, Karina, we appreciate you so much. Your ability to flex with all the different time zones here.
Well, I have learned. Just add 6 hours.
One day she sent me a message when I was doing something and she's like, just add 6 hours. It's really easy. All right. Well, I think we took up our hour and then some. So if you have any last minute questions, drop them in. Otherwise, I'll be sewing the rest of this orange top later. And this is what I was going to do after, but we had too much fun. I forgot to wash my fabric. Do you all remember what happened to my last top? My arms were so short after I washed it. So I'm going to wash the rest of my fabric to finish that top over there, which will go really good with my ruffled skirt. So that's what I'm doing today. Nice. All right, I think I have you all unmuted. Everybody's saying thank you. I don't see any last minute questions. If so, just message one of us and we'll help you. We cannot wait to see you in class. It's called the Summer Fun Gift and Embroidery Event. Gift Sewing and Embroidery Event. Something like that. Summer Fun, just remember that. You need a 5x7 hoop for embroidery to do those projects. Sewing machine, any basic sewing machine will work, even for Karina's. Am I missing anything?
I think you got it. We're just going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Fun. All right, everyone. Well, thank you. I can't wait to see you all on Saturday. Ladies, thanks for putting together a fantastic event again. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all Saturday. In the meantime, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will announce the winner of who gets to go for free. Good luck.
Happy sewing.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.